Top 5 Most Beautiful Countries in the World. 1. Italy, the world's most beautiful city, the most inspiring cultural treasures, and magnificent scenery. Nowhere else in the world will you find a bigger concentration of beauty. There's Venice, Florence, and Rome with their varied architecture, the natural masterpiece that is Tuscany with its rolling hills, vineyards, and snow-peaked mountains. Then there's the perfect naturalist painting that is the Amalfi Coast or Lake Maggiore and the Alps, and you get the sense that no country on earth offers as much beauty anywhere you turn as Italy. 2. Spain. The most common image of Spain is of the dreadful overdevelopment of the Costa del Sol or of the coastline of some of the Balearic Islands, but Spain is so much more than that. It's perhaps the most diverse country in the world, with everything from white Mediterranean villages to sophisticated urban centers. You won't find a city with a greater sense of individuality than Barcelona, and from the Pyrenees to Andalusia, Spain could serve as the backdrop for any kind of film, book, or painting. It's also the world's most seductive country, passionate about living the good life reflected on grand plazas in even the smaller cities, in well-preserved historic centers, and in the smallest of villages perched on hilltops. To top it all off, there are some of the world's grandest, most powerful and incomparable architectural treasures, from the Alhambra to the Great Mosque of Córdoba. 3. France. Paris exudes the most perfect atmosphere of cultural grandeur, but although the capital gets all the attention, France offers so much more. Villages with abundant old world charm are all over the country, from around the magnificent Loire Valley to verdant Provence. Then there's the glamorous Riviera, and if you want to see the world's greatest palace, Versailles, and museum, the Louvre, here they are. But France is also a country of world-class living in outdoor cafes, in perfectly preserved towns, and in wine-producing regions such as Bordeaux and Champagne. If that's not enough, see the majesty of Mont St. Michel, the numerous chateaux all over the country, and the spectacular panorama of the Chamonix Valley. 4. Greece. Mykonos beaches, and the Greek islands on the Aegean Sea in general, with their crystal-clear waters, are world-famous for a reason. They're some of the world's most beautiful. They're the first images of the country, but then there's the majestic Mount Olympus, extraordinary meteora, and ancient ruins around the country. While Athens disappoints those looking for aesthetic inspiration, Greece is a country that truly satisfies all the senses, and it's understandable how the idea of so many gods originated here. 5. Brazil. It has one of the world's most beautiful cities, Rio de Janeiro, and one of the ugliest, São Paulo, but Brazil really is blessed by nature. The Amazon is incomparable, impossible to begin to imagine its magnitude, and the horseshoe-shaped falls of Iguaçu, regularly watched by a rainbow, is one of the world's most breathtaking sights. The colonial Baroque architecture of the Northeast with their golden interiors mixed with singular traditions give it one of the world's most soulful atmospheres, and if the country's other major cities weren't so bland, Brasilia, Belo Horizonte, Curitiba, Fortaleza, Manaus, etc., Brazil would actually rank